Even when you don't say a word, other people can still learn a lot about what kind of person you are and what you're thinking and feeling. How do other people do this? The answer is simply by studying your body language. The term body language refers to the messages that you send out with your body gestures and facial expressions. Some body language experts claim that only about 7% of our messages to other people are communicated through the words that we speak. The rest of our messages are conveyed through our body language, tone of voice, and facial expressions. And you can be sure that these messages that you send are picked up by others either consciously or unconsciously. When you were an infant, before you learned to speak, people were peering into your little baby face, looking at your gestures and listening to your little cries and gurgles, trying to decipher what kind of mood you were in and what you were trying to say. And you've been reacting to the body language, voice tone and facial expressions of the people around you all your life, even though you may not have been consciously aware of it. What sorts of messages are you conveying to others with your body language? Does your body language encourage other people to approach you? Or do you subconsciously warn them to stay away? Take a moment to think about how you usually stand or sit when you're with other people. What are you doing with your hands? Where are you looking with your eyes? Does your face express interest in the people that you're with, or does it stay tense? When you're sitting or standing, do you usually cross your arms across your chest? If this is your typical way of standing or sitting, how do you think other people will interpret this posture? Did you realize that most people will subconsciously interpret your arms crossed in front of your chest as a signal that you don't want anyone to approach you? And only the bravest of people are likely to come forward when you adopt this posture. If you stand awkwardly with your chest slumped forward, your shoulders drooping and your eyes avoiding everyone else, people are likely to decide that you're very depressed or completely lacking in confidence. They may fear that trying to talk with you will be an awkward experience. One must know that when you stand awkwardly, you do not project any sign that you're confident in yourself or that you have any interest in the people around you. Instead, you look like you're trying to disappear. No matter how desperately you want someone to come over and befriend you, if your body language projects awkwardness or disinterest in others, it's not very likely that many people will try and start a conversation with you. If some body language signals can frighten people away, are there signals that will encourage people to come forward and approach you? And of course, the answer is yes. You can look much more approachable to others if you adopt body language that is open and non-threatening. Whether you're sitting or standing, aim for a posture that is upright and alert, yet relaxed. If you notice that your chest or shoulders are slumping, then straighten up and start to pay attention to the way you're breathing. Does your breath move in and out smoothly? Or does it move with jerky little stops and starts? If you notice that you're holding your breath or breathing in a shallow, jerky manner, this can be a sign of anxiety. When you breathe in a shallow manner, you have to breathe more often, which can increase your appearance of nervousness. Start to consciously tell all the muscles of your body to relax. Use your abdomen to help you breathe smoothly and deeply. Let the bottom part of your lungs fill up with air as well as the top. And be sure to notice what you're doing with your hands. If you're one who gets nervous in social situations, you may feel that no matter what you do with your hands, it's the wrong thing. Many people who cross their arms in front of their chest are probably doing so, at least in part, because they don't know where else to put their hands. The bottom line is that you should never cross your arms in front of your chest unless you really don't want anybody to approach you, because you can be very sure that's the message that this gesture sends out. If you want to look open and approachable, be sure to keep your arms at your sides or put one hand in your pocket. And if you want to hold on to something in one hand, keep your hand at the side of your body and not in front of you. Be aware that holding your arm in front of your body can be seen as a signal that you want to defend yourself against other people. Be certain to stay aware and focused on your surroundings and the people around you. If you find yourself tuning out of your surroundings, you'll start to focus too much on the negative inner sensations and thoughts. And you can be very sure that this can quickly increase your anxiety to a very uncomfortable level. So what sort of facial expression should you have if you want people to approach you? Well, simply, in most cases, a gentle, pleasant smile should do the trick. But just know that too much of a smile that never softens can look rather forced and nervous. And know that a pleasant smile with a twinkle in your eye will convey to other people the impression that chatting with you will be a pleasant experience. Until next time, I wish you all the best in finding this new life.